Hey guys, Jim Edwards here. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to share a little something with you this morning real quick before I head out to the beach. And one of the things that people have been asking is, hey, why is the backstory so important? And the first thing to answer that question is to tell you, what is a backstory? Well, a backstory is basically the story behind the story. So a backstory can be about you, can be about why you're doing something. It can be the backstory behind a product. It can be the backstory behind a movement. It can be the backstory behind a news story. It can be anything. It's basically the history behind whatever it is you're telling people about. Now, why is a backstory important? Well, a backstory is important is because we as human beings always want to know the reason why. Ever since we were little kids, we always ask the question, why? And if you've ever been around a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old with a massive case of whyarrhea, where everything they ask is, well, why grandpa, why grandpa, why grandpa, why grandpa? It's because we as human beings want to know the reason why. We want to know the motivation, we want to know the history, we want to know just the reason why behind it. So what the backstory does is it helps you to explain to people why you're doing what you're doing, why you created something, what your motivation is. And a lot of times you're addressing issues that they're not even consciously aware of as an issue for them. So the backstory gives literally the backstory behind anything. And it fulfills a need that people have when you're creating sales copy, when you're giving people information, whether it's to buy, to try, to click, to opt in. It's what fills in all the blanks. It discloses motivation, and it makes people feel comfortable with making a decision and doing whatever action you want them to take, or taking whatever action you want them to take. So that's why the backstory is important. It doesn't have to be a big, long thing. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes. Sometimes a backstory can just be a sentence. You could just say, hey, I just give you an example. Hey, this is Jim Edwards. I'm down in Aruba right now. My wife and I love coming here every year because we enjoy the relaxation. And so that's why I'm coming to you from the beach. That's the backstory. Been coming here since 2003. So it doesn't have to be some big, long, elaborate thing, but just giving the background, it helps to paint the picture. It helps to give people information they need to understand why you're telling them what you're telling them. So I'm Jim Edwards. Time for me to go. Got to go for a walk. Everybody have a great day. If you got any questions, ask me down in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.